Alright. So, level 79, extinguishing the last light. Judging by the portentous look in his eye, Chai News has something important to tell you. Right, so while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designated function, namely taking Mount Gulg in its grasp. Still, we may be certain that Valtteri will not look on in idleness as we beat a path to his front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there will be no turning back. Proceed to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. Give the word, and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage. Sorry, but I need more time. Engage! Very well, let us begin.
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Valtteri, mountain and all.
Yeah, get it, girl. Oh, shit.
Here it comes!
Well, I should have worn my Razor of Mountains title.
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger! Do you see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain.
Oh, you
This was a terrible idea.
Forthright
Fate, man.
marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice. Is that?
Such a heartless thing, our sapling is cold and cruel and heartless! Summon us in times of need, we expressly said, yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name? Yes, we may also have said that we Fey folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to her aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with her? We are so very, very sad. You will play with us. Cheer us up again!
Wild one. Thank you, Phil. I think they're mad at me. I think they're mad at me.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept their help. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gulg and be ready to make the ascent.
Gulg. Glug, glug, glug. Been sort of there. Isn't there an etherite like right here in Tomra? Oh. Mountain. Reminds me of the big Goliath or Titan from Fantasy 13. Everyone is here. Good. Talos has taken hold of the mountain. As planned, we will use its body as a bridge to reach Valthree Sanctuary. Sin Eaters will make us work for every yalm, of course. We will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master regardless. For the first. That's when there's a rotten egg. Let's be careful, all right? Too far for careful. Mount Gulg, now accessible. New regular duty has been added to the duty finder and duty support. Okay, so we've got a dungeon then. So are we going to have a dungeon and all three going to be at the end of it? That's what duty finder says. Level 79, Mount Gulg. Toppled from his seat of power, Vol 3, the final Light Warden, has fled to Mount Gulg, whose fiery summit now hangs in the firmament, beyond his enemy's reach. However, with the aid of the myriad peoples of Norvant, you succeed in building a gigantic Talos that rises to take the volcano in its grasp. Using the golem's rocky body as a bridge, you begin the arduous ascent to your quarry's newly built paradise, there to put an end to the tyranny of light. Okay. Item level 420. Party and enter Mount Gulg. It's our only tank. So love me some Stola. I think a red mage might be better. We left the twins out of the last one, didn't we? Yeah, we'll just use that. Please. All right, Mount Gulg. Right.
So it is you. You will not defile my new paradise.
To paradise. Paradise is gone, isn't it? Bastards. All right, kids, let's move on.
Prepare yourself.
Get out of that. It's like trying to move out of it and didn't. Distracted by something.
Leave the healing to me. Prepare yourself.
Right, so climb up the mountain. At least we can climb it, right? Target her. Be the boss. All right. Okay. Fight one of these named a porky. Hard mode.
Prepare yourself.
Let's give them a show.
Got a limo break ready already? Been infinite. Yeah, I see. There's like a triangle. But the other things were hit me. There. Look for it now. Okay. Like shooting that laser, doesn't it? Ultimate weapon. Alright, well that was something. Looks the same as the boss from M4 key card, but he doesn't. I don't know. Used assets. Given extortion. These names.
Scurrying about my domain like insects! I will not suffer it!
Oh. Actually kind of acts more like firewalls and those lid. But we're making it further.
Prepare yourself!
Ads. All kind of tanky. Maybe it's just because I need like better equipment. Maybe because it's duty support and they only focus target one enemy at a time. Oh. Pretty.
Come no closer! Filthy creatures!
Okay, so much apathy. Okay, a wall type enemy again. Given whimsy. Going with a little whimsy. Okay, so the heads correspond to the field. That makes a lot of sense. Save here, theoretically. Catechism. Okay. A lot of religious symbolism here. Did there, but it very much looked like something only a tank should take. These should all be fine. Or maybe just the middle and... Okay, so there was some overlap in the middle. I get it. Too difficult yet. Get some space here. Here again. Oh no, because he's I didn't quite make it. Thought because the head was glowing it was gonna fire something. Already. Can avoid that last mechanic at 0.3%. Not enough deep.
I am righteousness,
Come out of nowhere.
and righteousness will prevail. Ah, can't you do anything by yourselves?
Is he a light warden pretending to be human, or is he a human who's become a light warden? I think they've gotten into the specifics of how it works yet. Like, Alizé's friend, beginning, who had some semblance of herself at first. Not enough to, like, sit on her ass and eat grapes or what. Castle.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, let's go kick Vol 3's ass. More ads, huh? Oh, kick their ass.
Very well. If you will not be discouraged.
Not paying attention to that. Hey. Gulg. On sort of sin, forgiven obscenity. Okay.
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
Okay, I wasn't paying any attention to cover. Out of the way of where the tank and I just did. Oh, we were gonna fight Valtteri. It's gonna be a trial.
There'll be nothing left
That's
if you
usually
put
what
a
they do at like
smoking
the end.
crater.
Oh, we'd still have another level left. Didn't go well. Way to use a limit break. Dead yet? Come on, die already. Go. Be sad. Why are we not happy? All of them in Shadowbringers have been like that. Alright, well, let's see what happens with Vol 3 then. Gonna run away again?
The end is near, my friends. We have found Vorthri's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down on your own heads? By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless Had you only entrusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all.
That echo is annoying as hell.
You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us. That we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Alfie.
Hear me, Vorthri. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word! You presume to lecture me. Insolent worms. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all.
My final form.
That I am the zenith of mankind and Sinita both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vorthri. We will hold the Eaters here. Come! Let's finish this!
A lot of them. Crown of the Immaculate, now accessible. Finder has been updated with a new regular duties. I guess we're gonna have a trial. Makes sense. So, level 79. They do that at the end. Dungeon, then the trial. We have a whole other level to go. What happens after this? 79, the Crown of the Immaculate, traversing the body of the giant Talos, born of the collective hopes of the realm's people. You have carved a path to Valthyri's sanctuary. There you corner the unrepentant Valthyri, who declares his intent to expunge you and rule over creation as an immaculate being. Struggle's end, will man live a waking dream in a false paradise? Will he live a painful existence in a harsh reality, yet be free to follow his own heart? Beneath the blazing sky, the battle for the fate of the world will unfold. Okay. Okay, well that was quick. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it was only a few minutes. See how poorly this goes, because I have no idea what we're getting into.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
You know he's pissed. We made him walk. Couple of first time here's. I just...
Come! Prepare for judgment! This will be a mercy.
Realm Razor, okay. Raid wide.
To me, my servants, feast upon these villains and their foul sin.
Gads.
I will crush you.
Down quick. He must have multiple phases, huh?
Fine if you refuse to die. I will strip you of the illusion of will. Then you will suffer. Yes, that will be your punishment. Receive of me my blessing and rise higher.
I have aggro on all of them. Don't we have 2 tanks?
I will crush you. Suffer, 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 and know your folly. Damn you! Why do you not fall? Why? Why? It burns! It burns!
Okay, so is the Light Warden inside of him gonna burst out? Not a high level sync, so yeah, there's gotta be another phase.
What is this? The light surges within me. Ah, such bliss. I see now. This is the passion of my ascension. Very well. I shall embrace this trial.
Definitely hotter before. What the hell is that? It moved.
Reckoning comes!
Matter if we attack, we have to attack the one with the ribbon or any of them. We just kill this thing.
I shall excise the sin of your existence!
Like stood right in that thing. That was bad.
Atone with your life!
Woohoo! All right.
I am all powerful!
They all say. Okay. Seem very endgamey, so there's definitely more. That Vol 3. They're dead. I see, it's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Norvrand, bringing salvation to both our two worlds. On speaking with Rene, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Leave the area. You may return here by speaking with the sentry posted at the entrance to Mount Gulg. 79, extinguishing the last light.
Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains.
Are the villains, right?
Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god. That is why I was born as man and sin eater both.
Oh, he was born that way.
I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worship me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you. Damn you! I am your god!
Very much like an angel from like. Be the one that breaks us. Hardbert gonna step in.
Look! The sky!
Oh.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion.
But I come bearing a proposal, one that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a Light Warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
It sucks involved. Makes sense. Always involved in something.
Amazing. Before my Vorthri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
There goes.
Are you all right? Say something! 12 for Fend. She cannot contain the light. She's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
It's changing back.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Exarch! What are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with her as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger. 'Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrent.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered. Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
What is Gra? What it was? Wasn't sure though.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours. You bastard! Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
An ass.
I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
What do you intend to do? You who created Vol3, wasn't it? We already know that.
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vol3. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided she could contain and control the light. If not, then she, and by extension you, would be of no use to me.
'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away, and I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried. You still retain your form and your senses, but you have all but become a Sin Eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into Sin Eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Forthry achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees,
Such
hero.
a dick. It's great.
Exarch!
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero. I pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness, with some dignity, far from prying eyes. Till then, I bid you farewell, Eater.
Ah, finally.
Was it just a dream? Happened.
After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
Darkness going again.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrats is shrouded in light again. And it's because of you, and the power you absorb from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you. If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here.